Alright, today I'm going to be showing you how to replace the lower control arm on a 2014 Nissan Versa. This is the SV model. This will be similar to the other models and previous and newer years to the same body style of this. This is a very simple job. I mean, pretty much the only most difficult thing would be just to line one of the bolts and back into the subframe, and that will be it. If you want to save a couple $100, I mean, why not? You should tackle the job yourself instead of paying another shop for this. So if you haven't already, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions on this. And then hit that subscribe button for more upcoming videos. And we're going to go ahead and start this video right after the intro. Tools, what we're going to go ahead and need, we're going to need the 14 millimeter. You're going to need actually two, so when we're taking off the ball joint, there's going to be a bolt that goes through the ball joint. We're going to have to take that off, so you're going to have one bolt that will hold it, or you can actually use the adjustable wrench to hold in one side while you're loosening the other. Obviously we're going to need a hammer. I'm using a 2.5 pound. Pry bar will work. It's pretty decent size. You can have a flathead and a regular Phillips screwdriver just in case if you actually need those. If you need to pry in between the gaps to get one of the bolts going through. And then we're going to need a 21 millimeter to loosen the bolt on the wheel. So if you had a center cap, I like to put my fingers in between here, so just kind of space it out, and then put your thumb on the tire itself, and then just pull right back. And then we're going to take off the lug nuts, 21. Also, jacking up points, I'm actually lifting up for one of the motor mount supports. You can actually lift it up from the subframe. This would be the subframe itself, but I'm lifting it up right there just because of my jack going so far. And then for the jack stand, you want it on the actual subframe itself, on the chassis. You can put it on this subframe too, but I just have it right there just so it's more closer, just in case. And then here's going to be our 14 millimeter bolt right here, and then there's going to be one on the other side, and then we're going to have one 18 millimeter right here, and then one 21 millimeter right here too as well. So, and then basically once you pop this guy off, you have to slide it out a certain way because there's some guide pins. And yeah. Let's say your bolt's stuck like mine. You can get your adjustable wrench and just kind of pick at it. And so basically we need to separate this guy from the lower insert for the ball joint, so we can hit that with the hammer. So we just kind of want to break that free, and then we'll get a pry bar at the same time. Alright, so we got that loose end. Just a little bit more difficult than what it was. Should have came out more easier, but I think what helped out was when I pried in between here, and then I kind of just gapped it just a little bit, so I put the pry bar in there, and I just pulled towards me, so it kind of spaced it out a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and loosen these bolts. You're going to put the adjustable wrench up on top, and then you're going to take off the bolt from the bottom. When we're pulling out the lower control arm, just kind of turn this wheel just like that, and then we're going to pull this lower control arm out just like that. So now that we have it loose, and then we're going to pull it out this way. So we'll just wiggle it back and forth, and there we have it. As you can see, this one's pretty shot. Can actually hammer it out. So you see that? That was bad. Shouldn't do that. And now we're gonna pretty much go ahead and reverse the order. Now for your area, since the battery's on this side because it's just so corroded, I would put grease right here. Doesn't matter what kind of grease. I'm going to be using wheel bearing grease. I'm going to go ahead and lubricate this area so that the new lower control arm goes in smoothly. Alright, so I already got my area lubricated. So now we're going to go ahead and slide in our new lower control arm. Before you do that, just make sure you inspect the ball joint. Some require you to put in grease already in it. So this one's already pre-greased. There's no grease fitting, so it's not dry. So we'll go ahead and, again, we'll go ahead and slide this in. There's a little insert. So right there, as you can see that little insert right there. So that's a guide for that, so to keep it in place. So I'm going to be using my impact gun kind of like as a pry. So I gotta just pretty much put a little bit of force just so I can, so I basically hold in the bolt and then just kind of tilting the bolt until it goes in, and then I thread it right in. This one you don't really have to worry about that much. And then while you're tightening down this bolt, make sure you just put your finger right here on the other bolt because it's not fully bolted unless you put on the bolt or the nut already on it. And when we tighten the wheel, basically you're gonna kind of go like in an X pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If this video helped you out, comment down below, give it a thumbs up, and then hit that subscribe button for more upcoming videos in the future. And thanks for watching.